So I'm Tony, I'm the franchisee for Ovenclean Chester. I've been doing this now for about 9 months. So I worked in restaurants since I was 14. My dad was a hotel manager and he got me a job and said, please don't do this for the rest of your life. And I didn't listen to him. And I ended up working in restaurants for 30 odd years and was just getting to the point where I thought I need to find something else. I can't be doing this for the rest of my life. It was a lot of long hours, late nights, early mornings, and wanted something that was a bit more family friendly. So what really appealed about Ovenclean was when I first had a look at it, it just struck me as a business that would be really simple to get going and get off the ground and to be able to run. One of the real benefits that I saw was that it was just very flexible and I could kind of fit my diary around family requirements, you know, things that the kids needed to do at the weekend, and I was just going to be able to lead a more family-friendly life. So my average day, I'm now the last person to leave the house in the morning, so I do the breakfast dishes. Usually leave home maybe between 8 and 8:30, depending on whereabouts my first job is. I'll tend to do 3 cleans in a day. Usually if I'm home by after 5 o'clock, that's been a long day. I'm usually home around about 4 o'clock, which is lovely. So one of the daunting things about moving from a big branded restaurant company to working on my own was not having the kind of level of support around that I was used to, but actually it's been really nice that I've had other franchisees that I've been in regular contact with, and it's made me feel like I'm not doing this by myself. Training was fantastic, it was really good. I was partnered up with a gentleman called Lyth for a couple of weeks. He was very thorough and he gave me some really good habits which I've still got. I'm not necessarily always the most organised of people, and he really gave me a sense of keeping yourself really, really organised, and I found that really useful. So when I started, I was assigned Amy as my franchise support manager, and she was really, really useful, especially first on. I had so many questions, so many situations that I'd not encountered before, and just to have somebody on the end of the phone, really friendly, who had been through all these scenarios before and was just able to help me with everything was absolutely invaluable. One of the advantages of starting as a franchise is that you've got the access to all of the marketing and all the expertise, and it's meant that as opposed to if I'd have just set up by myself, I had bookings from day one. Very quickly I was getting towards my target of £200 a day, which was ideal, and I just don't think I'd have managed that if I'd have tried to do it myself. I think what makes a successful franchisee, well, first and foremost, you need to be able to clean an oven, but I think even more important than that, you need to be a people person, because you're going into a stranger's home. You've got to be warm, engaging, you've got to make them feel comfortable, and you've got to leave their home with them thinking, he was a really nice person. Since I've come out of working in restaurants and started working with Ovenclean, I've got a social life. I see friends at weekends like normal people do. I get to spend a lot more time with my family. I get to go and do a lot of cycling away at the weekends. It really feels like I'm starting to lead a much more normal life. My plans for the future, I'm still not sure. I think there's a possibility maybe of looking to expand the business, get another van on the road, but I also might just be quite happy reaching a certain level of business and then just carrying on like that, because it's a stress-free and pretty easygoing existence. I think the best piece of advice I could give somebody would be do your homework first. Make sure I spent quite a lot of time running the numbers and working out, you know, what I thought I could earn, because obviously I've got bills to pay like everybody else, and so just put in some time to making sure that it's definitely the right move for you. So having worked in restaurants up to the age of 45, I just thought this is how the rest of my life's going to go, and I'm just delighted that I've managed to find a career change that's given me so much more flexibility, so much free time, and so much time with friends and family that I never had before, and I didn't think that was possible.
And I wish I'd done it sooner.
And I wish I'd done it years ago.